Alright, so here we are, a couple hours fast forwarded. We're around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Had to stop and go and rescue a family member, so I had to put a stop to this. As you can see, I went and got some hoses while I was out and about. So I have the full return functioning. And you can see the pump is actually hooked up and pumping quite nicely. Once again, the water's flowing pretty well. Excuse my puppy. Now again, this is a 1,200 gallons per hour pump at 0 head. It's going to have a 3 to 4 foot head, so not quite sure how hard it's going to have to pump. So let's go ahead and lift this up. So this is right around where it's going to be, like that. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Yep, so I think that'll work just fine. So we'll let that run for a couple hours or a couple more minutes. And see, if I ever decide to go to a CO2 canister, I'll be able to like plumb it in right here. Whoops, to right here. So that's a handy dandy little piece off of the power head. So we'll hold on to that. But I'm quite pleased with how this is working. I guess I can go ahead and move this other aquarium now. Alright, so here we are. So to recap, this is a 29 gallon, or a 20 gallon long, that I have partitioned with glass panes out of a 10 gallon that I had cut down. And I've siliconed them in. You can see the distinct 4 panes that I've used to create the 3 separate chambers. This chamber right here where the poofs are at currently, that will be where the bio balls and the poofs and the scrubby pads are going to be in a cat litter box that I'm going to have plumbed with a spray bar, and I'll do a video of that later. And this is where the overflow box is going to empty into. Then of course you can see the flow. It's going fairly decently. The middle is where I'm going to have the 2 heaters remoted, and I'm going to have those set between 74 and 72. That way if one goes, overheats and closes, it's not going to kill everything. And it's going to flow over through the sponge. Apparently I'm going to have to get a wider sponge. And then remoted back up into the aquarium. All in all, I'm fairly pleased with this build. Not bad for a 54-year-old woman. Alright, until next time, thanks again. Eclectic Janie signing off.